Hello, everyone. I hope all is well with you guys. So, I'm pretty sure most of you have heard the story about Rudolph Rudy Farias, who had gone missing 8 years ago when he was 17 years old in Houston, Texas. He was reported missing by his mother, and the young man had been suffering from anxiety and depression and was not taking his medication. So he was found. He is now 25 years old. He was found after 8 years alive. This is the story from people.com, because this story is not about a missing young man being found. His mother knew exactly where he was the whole time. So let's get to this story and the horrible things that he said his mother did to him while he was missing. So according to people.com, Texas teen located after 8 years was never missing, say neighbors. Mom says he was found unresponsive. Rudolph Rudy Farias was 17 years old when he went missing in Houston, Texas in 2015. Questions are swirling around the case of a Texas teenager who was found alive over the weekend after being missing for 8 years, including if the now 25-year-old man was ever truly gone. While Rudolph Rudy Farias' mother says she reported her 17-year-old son missing in March 2015 after he vanished on a walk with his dogs, neighbors who spoke with ABC 13 disputed that claim, saying he has been spotted in the neighborhood in the past few years. He used to come in my garage, chill with my cousin, son, and daughter, neighbor Keisha Ross claimed. That boy has never been missing. Citing civil court records, ABC 13 reports Farias' mom, Janie Santana, lives on the same street as Ross in Northeast Houston. Ross claimed that Farias, who she knows as Dolph, would sometimes go to the park by himself, according to the outlet. Ross's cousin, Broderick Conley, claimed he and Farias often hung out together and had laughing good times, but Ross and Conley said they have not seen Farias in the last few weeks. Another neighbor, who wished to remain anonymous, claimed to ABC 13 that he has seen Farias living at his mom's home for years. I was just shocked. Someone over here was missing, and we see him, he claimed. It's shocking to everyone. Farias was transported to the hospital Sunday after being found unresponsive outside of a church with cuts and bruises across his body, Farias' mom told ABC 13. She also believes he has been abused. And I have to say it like that so I won't get in, dispute with YouTube. So ABUSED. But we're going to find out who he's accusing of being his abuser. On Sunday, the Texas Center for Missing confirmed Farias, who the organization says disappeared on March 6th, 2015, had been found alive. My son is receiving the care he needs to overcome his trauma, but at this time he is nonverbal and not able to communicate with us, reads a family statement shared by the Texas Center for Missing per ABC 13. We are asking for privacy during this difficult time, but we'll share more details as Rudy continues to heal. At the time he went missing, he was suffering from depression and losing his brother in a motorcycle accident, NBC News reports, citing family members. So when he went missing, when he was 17, 8 years ago, his brother had passed away suddenly in a motorcycle accident. And reports said that he had run away, but he was only gone for a couple days. And when he returned, his mother, these are just reports, I don't know how true this is, his mother told him that he was going to have to lie and hide, or he would go to jail for running away. So let me get back to the story. On Tuesday, Santana claimed that her the man her neighbors have spent time with and seen living with her and is actually her nephew, according to NBC. The mom also showed a picture to the outlet of the person she said was her nephew, but neighbors say that's not the same person they spent time with. Houston police also revealed this week that Faria's family contacted authorities in 2018 to report that he was staying behind a relative's home, but he was never found after police searched the property, USA Today reports. A spokesperson with the Houston department declined to comment to people on the case, citing the active investigation. Houston police said in a tweet that investigators are scheduled to speak with Farias and his family on Wednesday, which was yesterday, and they did speak, to determine his whereabouts since he was reported missing in 2015. Further updates are expected to be released on the department's social media pages. So you guys, I'm going to update you on what was found out yesterday. So this report is coming from ABC 13. There's a man named Quanell X. He's an activist out of Houston, Texas. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen him on many cases around the country. So this is what he was able to get from Rudy Farias, who his mother claimed was missing since 2015. Investigators, and this is coming from ABC 13 online, investigators with the Houston Police Department's missing unit interviewed Rudy Farias and his mother nearly a week after he was found outside an area church. And now shocking new allegations are coming to light. For the first time, ABC 13 is hearing about where Farias says he has been for the last 8 years. Investigators conducted their interviews in a hotel in Humble, where activist Quanell X said Farias' mother called him to be there. After the interview, Quanell X discussed with reporters what he said Farias told him and an investigator. The activist said Farias told him he had been SEXUALLY abused and heavily drugged by his mom for years. Did you guys hear that? His mother, he claims, was sexually abusing and drugging him for years. I never heard of a mother doing to a child what this woman did, Quanell X said. That boy needs to go to the best drug rehab and best psychological mental health facility we can find for him. He's a good kid. That kid was just severely abused. The case came to light on Sunday when it was said that Farias was found safe after being reported missing 8 years ago. At 17 years old, Farias' mother reported him missing, saying he never returned home from a walk with his dogs in 2015. So according to Quanell X, Farias told him he did run away in 2015, but he returned 2 days later. Farias reportedly told Quanell that his mother threatened that he would get into trouble with police if he said anything. So for the last 8 years, Quanell said Farias claimed he wasn't allowed to leave the home where his mom would sexually abuse him. She convinced him that he was in trouble for initially running away and that law enforcement wanted to arrest him and put him in jail for running away, Quanell X said. She had convinced him that all types of agencies were looking for him to put him in jail. When asked why Farias, now a 25-year-old man, wouldn't leave, Quanell explained that Farias told him his mother would give him drugs and he was afraid to go to the police. Then, just a few weeks ago, Quanell says Farias had enough and wanted his mom to respect his boundaries. So he says he took her credit card and left. Police later found him at a church in Magnolia Park on Thursday. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm about to get into some of the worst accounts. But, I think I'm going to just put in the Quanell X video because it is just too hard for me to talk about it. He said he just got tired of her not respecting his boundaries and he wanted his own life, Quanell X said. His exact words were, "I was tired of living like a slave." So, you guys, I'm going to insert Quanell X's video and then we're going to be done with this story for now because we have to keep up with it to make sure that she goes to prison for what she did. So stick around for the insert of the video and you guys are going to hear what this horrible, in my opinion, animal of a mother, even animals don't do that to their own young. The things that he accused his mother of doing. She needs help. She needs God and she needs to be in prison. So stick around, you guys.
It ain't no way in hell that woman shouldn't be locked up immediately. And that boy needs to go to the best drug rehab and best psychological mental health facility that we can find for him. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. That kid was just severely abused.
And what was the mother's...
I couldn't go back in the presence at that point. The police felt it was just best that she and I not speak again.
Does she,
because I was bitter.
Is she aware of these that the son told you?
Yes, she's aware. And then she goes back in there and tries to tell him, and she don't even know that was recorded. Tell him that you made it all up. That it was just a lie.
You said she would ask him to play daddy. Can you just she was sexually abused?
She would ask him to play daddy. She told him that he had to be the husband. She would force him to sleep in the bed with her. And he was forced to sleep at times in the beds with no clothes on.
Was anything physically done?
Yes, but I don't want to talk about the kissing and all of that stuff.
But he was telling you that there was some sort of sexual action that was happening between him
Let me
and
ask you a question. If your mother tongue kissing you in the bed with her naked, what the hell is that? I mean, damn, do we have to go that far? That's what happened. This is sick.
Quanell,
This ain't normal. This is sick.
Quanell, if these allegations are true, and I understand the position you're in, if they are true, how long before you think there's an arrest?
Based on what that young man said to me in front of the detective, I don't see why she's not in handcuffs right now.
Hey, you guys, do me a favor. Click subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like or dislike, thumbs up, thumbs down the video, depending on how you feel about it. And share it, please, so that my little channel can grow. Thank you so much.